What makes your memories so authentic?
Well, there's a bit of every artist in their work. But I was locked in a sterile chamber at 8, so if I wanted to see the world, I had to imagine it. Got very good at imagining. It feels authentic, and if you have authentic memories, you will have real human responses. Wouldn't you agree?
Yahoo! Hi everybody, welcome back to another Space-tastic stream. My name is Antonio Strasera, captain of Prisma and Space Mafia VTuber. Today is the 24th of September, and we are back. Hope everybody's having a lovely morning, day, evening, or night, whatever you're having. I hope it's good. We got a great show for you today. We are doing the BDSM test, and then following it up with Sims 4. A lot of fun playing it last week, so I figured we would keep playing. Today was all right. I spent a little bit of time packing. Still trying to figure out a lot of stuff, to be honest with you, but yeah, we are officially 3 weeks away from move out, and see how it goes. I don't know. But I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I am just going to get into it. The BDSM test is something that has existed for a minute. And many people have wondered. I've always said that I'm not very kinky, and I'm also like very versatile. And I guess both of these things are measured in this test. So I figured I'd do it on stream, you know what I mean? Why not? And we can see the results together. I have done this before, but I don't remember really anything about it. But I will say, I feel like I'm pretty confident in my where I am. I believe I am verse slightly top leaning. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'll be surprised. Who knows? Maybe I will learn something about myself that I didn't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah. All right. I think I have it open already. So let me just make sure. All right. Okay, let's get into it. Let's test the kink out of you. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get some background music going on here. Okay. Gender, non-binary, man, whatever floats your boat. Age category, like these are very specific. Okay, 26 to 30. Okay, yes. Country, I'm in the United States. I am from Georgia. Well, I am in Georgia. Well, both technically. Orientation, strictly lesbian / gay. I'll let you guess which one. Length, it's around 6, I want to say. I prefer a short and simple test with reasonable accuracy. I'm good with the long ones. I'm good with the long length. Scope. Show all questions. That's fine. I have no idea. It's probably my third time. I don't know. Does it really matter? Okay. Let's go. To what extent do you agree with each statement? I like to be dominated, especially in the bedroom. I somewhat agree, I guess. I guess I'm fine with it. I'm a little more than neutral. Like, I guess I like it, but I'm not like, I'm not obsessed with it, you know? I like receiving pain during sex / BDSM and seeing the results of it. I mean, that's like a multifaceted statement, is it not? Like, I like receiving pain and seeing the results of it, because you can like one but not the other. I kind of like this part more than this part. I don't really like the pain, to be honest with you. I'm not big on the pain. I don't like being hurt, even in like that context. But I don't mind the marks. The marks are kind of hot. Let's say what is it? Rather disagree. Rather, are we British? I rather disagree. I don't mind a little playful resistance from my partners. In the end, I'll win anyway. Yeah, I guess so. Sure. I like forcing my partner into submission much more than them submitting spontaneously. Not really. Not really. Not like feeling physically overpowered is one of the most liberating sexual feelings. Okay. I'm like teetering around neutral. I would like to have sex with multiple people at the same time. I would like that. Sure. It's fun. Oh, did I not answer one? Oops. I don't mind a little playful resist. Oh. I like receiving pain. Oh, I did this one instead. I prefer making the sexual decisions for my partner, as this gives me more control. I'm kind of neutral. I like it to be 50-50. I like receiving pain. I said rather disagree. 8%. Okay. All right. Looks like we got a bot in the chat. Gonna go ahead and ban that. I enjoy it when people watch me being naked or having sex. I actually don't really enjoy it. I don't like being naked in general, to be honest. The more clothes, the better, I feel. Ideally, I could command my partner and they'd obey like a puppet no matter what I tell them to do. I mean, I could do that. I don't know if I would really enjoy it. I don't like making sexual decisions. I prefer my partner make them for me. I disagree with that. I feel like I like things to be a give and take, like a 50-50. I love making my partners do really disgusting things purely for my own pleasure. No, I don't like that at all, actually. Yeah, not a big fan. I'm willing to try anything once, even if I don't think I will like it. There's definitely caveats, but I'm open to it. I'm definitely open to most things, so long as they're legal and consensual. Um, physically restricting my partner during sex slash BDSM with clothes attributes, rope, chains, etc. is arousing. Sure, I guess. Like sending nude or sexual pictures, videos of myself to others. Not really, to be honest with you. I used to. I feel like it's not really exciting, to be honest with you. I like to be totally helpless and at my partner's disposal, physically unable to resist what they do. Disagree. I don't like that at all. Receiving care, being spoiled, etc. are some of the main things I'm looking for in a relationship. Receiving care, sure, like mutually. I have a thing for large age differences in sexual encounters or relationships. I have a thing for like small age differences, like a couple years. So I'm gonna say no, probably not. I don't like anything that's more than like 4 or 5 years. It's gonna be a no for me. When it comes to sexual acts, my partner's discomfort is pretty much irrelevant if it gives me more pleasure. I strongly disagree with that. I really thrive on comfort ability. Is that a word? Comfort? Is it just comfort? I prefer my partner to feel comfortable. That's really important to me personally. I enjoy playing or acting like a pet animal. Not really. Giving care, spoiling my partner, etc. is one of the main things I'm looking for in a relationship. I somewhat agree with that. What did I say on this? I guess I'll say I agree on both of them. I don't know so much about the spoiling because I got the money to do any spoiling, but you know, being treated with little or no respect during sex slash BDSM arouses me. Not really. No, not really. To be honest with you. There is no reason why sex would have to happen in private spaces isolated from the outside world. I disagree with this. I am not a fan of exhibitionism. Sorry. I'll often put up a fight in bed, but that doesn't mean I want to win. That doesn't mean I want to win that fight at all. No, not really. Oh, wrong thing. Find the romantic aspect in a relationship much more important than the sexual or kinky aspects. It depends. It depends on the relationship. If it's a romantic, if it's like an actual like established romantic relationship, then definitely. But if it's a hookup relationship, if it's like or a friends with benefits type of situation, I don't care as much. I do like the platonicness of it though. Like if it's not romantic, it's still some sort of bond. Like I don't like to have like unattached coitus, if that makes sense. I feel like I don't like having just like a relationship, no strings attached whatsoever, if that makes sense. I currently have a master slash mistress in my life. No, it's not really like a agree or disagree, it's just a yes or no, right? I'd like to serve in a formal setting with explicit slave training, prescribed physical positions and rituals, etc. No. I gotta say, I do not want that. My ultimate goal in life is to please my partners, and there's hardly anything I wouldn't do to reach that goal. Sure, I'd say yes. Well, it's not my ultimate goal. it's definitely like something that is important to me, but I wouldn't say it's my ultimate goal. I have a need to constantly try new things. A sexual routine would never make me happy. Yes and no. I mean, like, I think it's important to introduce new things, but I'm okay with just having, like, switching things around and going back to them from time to time. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new thing, just different. I'm not doing missionary every single day or every single time. Definitely not doing it every single day. Assuming I was single, I would like to join an existing couples or polygroups relationship for sexual and or emotional purposes. I'd be open to it. Sure. Being physically restricted during sex/BDSM with clothes is arousing. Sure. I'm okay with that. I enjoy feeling like a prey hunted by a predator. No, I don't. I disagree. I don't have any sort of specific fetish or non-standard sexual turn on. I don't have any sort. We got a negative question. I don't know. Depends on what non-standard means. I disagree with that. There's definitely things that I'm into. I don't know. They might be kind of standard though. I don't know. Being part of a group of slaves that serves one master or mistress sounds like a life that would really suit me. No. I would like to be completely tied up during sex/BDSM. No. I feel like if I were restrained without any like way to get out, even if it were just like I had the ability to say like I don't want this, like I need to have my own out just for my own mental well-being. I enjoy being kept as a pet in a cage, eating out of a bowl, being petted, correct. Well, the last thing sounds nice. I don't really like the first two. I do like being petted, but not in like a pet type of scenario. So I guess I would say I disagree. I do like some nice heavy petting, you know what I mean? Caressing, that's fun, that's nice. But as like a pet, no, I have to say I would not really like that. I love seeing the fear in my partner's eyes when they know I'm going to inflict pain on them. I would say mostly disagree with that. I like to be sexually degraded and humiliated by my partner sometimes. Depends. Light degradation is fine, I guess. Enjoy playing a different age than what I technically am? No. I would like to be nothing but a 24/7 sex slave, i.e. not having any human interaction outside of sex and BDSM. No. I think I would go crazy. Treating my partner with little or no respect during sex BDSM arouses me. Consensually, I guess. I mean, it is BDSM, so I would say rather disagree. I like being forced into submission much more than submitting spontaneously. I'm neither here nor there, to be honest. I would like it when my partner is completely tied up during sex/BDSM. I would say slightly disagree. Disagree. I have plenty of sexual fantasies that I would like to try out, more than most of my kinky peers. I disagree. Yeah. I find it adorable when my partner acts or dresses Nope. Dresses childlike, or when they engage in childlike activities such as coloring in a coloring book or playing on a playground. No. I could be sexually submissive now and be sexually dominant another time, either to the same or to another partner. Absolutely agree. Is that the first time that I've absolutely agreed with something. I'm willing to pay for porn if it really suits my sexual interests. If I had the money, yeah, I guess I'd be open to it. I'm totally cool with my partners having sex with other people. So long as I know about it, I would say yeah, I guess. Sure. In an ideal relationship, my partner would see me as a mere object. No, I don't, I only exist when they're horny or when they need my service in some other way. Disagree. Making my partner suffer for my pleasure is one of the best things in life. No. Living with a group of slaves owned by me and serving me would be my ultimate life goal. I disagree. Absolutely disagree. It's no big deal when things I try turn out bad for me. It's part of the risk and it's necessary. It's a necessary part of discovering what works and what doesn't. Sure, yeah, that's fine. I'm currently in a long-term relationship. I am not. I have plenty of sexual fantasies, which would at the very least be unethical to execute. Strongly disagree. I feel like any of the fantasies that I have are pretty rooted in consent. I would like to provide my partners with explicit slave training. Train them in prescribed physical positions and rituals, etc. No. In questionnaires like these, I tend to go for the extreme answers rather than the middle answers. I think we can agree that that's not the case. Although I guess I did go for the extreme answer in that question. I guess yeah. I enjoy keeping my partner as a pet, providing them with a cage, feeding them out of a bowl, petting, caressing them, etc. I do like dog boys. Does that count? I do like dog boys and cat boys. If I could not fulfill all of my partner's sexual desires, I would encourage them to see other people to fill the gaps. Probably. Sure. My partner having multiple partners while I'm monogamous, except for threesomes with my partner involved, sounds like a perfectly acceptable situation. Some of these questions are really poorly designed. Though I doubt that this was made by someone who works in research methods, data, etc. But maybe they do. I don't know. BDSM in STEM. My partner having multiple no, I think if my partner were polyamorous, I would probably also be polyamorous. I would prefer that. I've been on the other situation where like I've been polyamorous and my partner's been monogamous, and it just feels kind of weird. Often behave in animalistic ways during sex, growling, howling, etc. No. maybe there's a time for it, but I don't think so. In an ideal relationship, I should have no hard limits. My life should belong to my partner and they should decide what is good for me. Disagree. I'll go a long way to make my appearance match my partner's desires. No. If my partner's not into me, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Then they're not my partner. This is just kind of how it is. If part of my sexual desires are not fulfilled with my partner, I'd want to see other people to fill the gaps. Probably. I enjoy feeling like a predator hunting its prey. No. I like it when my partner takes on a nurturing and guiding, almost parental role in the relationship. Ooh. No. I enjoy watching other people being naked or having sex. I don't really like watching it because I would want to get involved, you know what I mean? Unless it's like pornography. like my partner to submit to me 24/7 and I'm willing to take the responsibility that comes with it. Disagree. I like my partners to be completely in charge in the bedroom, ordering me around. No. If I could make some money from selling porn clips of myself, I definitely would. I don't know. I haven't really thought much about it. I've definitely been in situations where that's been asked of me, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to. But I don't know. Being in fear of what my partner is going to do to me physically is arousing. No. I feel the need to serve my partner and treat them with the highest respect, addressing them as a superior. It can be hot sometimes. Sure. Talking back to one's dominant. What? In a teasingly disobeying way should be part of the sub's fun. Oh, I see. Sure. That's what they want to do. I don't know. It's not really like that's a weird question. When it comes to sexual acts, my own discomfort is pretty much irrelevant if it allows me to give my partner more pleasure. I disagree. Mostly. I don't need physical pleasure from sex. If my partner is enjoying it, that's all I need. I mostly agree with that. I do like to please my partner. That I do get a lot of, but that's, well, physical pleasure. Yeah, I get a lot of pleasure out of it in general, just from that. I enjoy verbally degrading my partner and calling them humiliating names. Sometimes. Sometimes watching people have sex is more fun than participating. I disagree. Enjoy it when my partner plays or acts like a pet animal. Sometimes. Not like too deep into it though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like the pet play. But if they want to wear like cat ears or whatever, I think that's kind of hot. I like to be completely in charge in the bedroom and order my partners around. Not really. I mean, I guess I can be if that's needed from me, but the idea of being tortured sexually is appealing. I disagree mostly. Having to do really disgusting things for my partner's pleasure sounds pretty arousing. No. I'd be willing to leave everything I have behind to live the BDSM life of my dreams. I think we can probably ascertain from my answers so far that that's a no. I like inflicting pain during sex/BDSM and seeing the results of it. Yeah, I think that's pretty hot when it's like on somebody else. So long as it's not too much. I guess I'll yeah. I could not always be dominant or always submissive. I need both. I agree. Well, I don't need both, but it would be ideal. I like to dominate my partners, especially in the bedroom. Sure. I like to sexually degrade and or humiliate my partners sometimes. Sure. I will naturally take on a nurturing and guiding, almost parental role in a relationship. Not really. The idea of torturing someone sexually is appealing. Depends. If my partner would really enjoy using me as a urinal, I would happily let them. No, definitely not. I'd like to submit to my partner 24/7 and see serving them as my life purpose. Nope. I want my partner to serve me and address me as a superior. Well, I am the captain, so I enjoy dressing or behaving like a child or engaging in child-appropriate activities such as coloring in a coloring book or going to a playground. Nope. I enjoy being verbally degraded or being called humiliating names during sex/BDSM. I somewhat agree. Okay, last two. I want to meet more like-minded kinky people and I'm willing to put effort into that. These sound like advertisements. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Here we are. Okay, interesting. 93% Switch. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Dominant 68%. That's a huge jump. Yikes. Non-monogamist, experimentalist, degrader, degradee, vanilla 53%, rigor 51%, sadist 51%. Where's submiss? Oh, it's 47% brat tamer, 45% submissive, 42% owner, 42% rope bunny, 32% brat, 22% masochist, 21% master mistress, 19% exhibitionist, 16% voyeur, 13% pet, 10% primal hunter, 3% daddy slash mommy, 3% slave, 0% age player, 0% little, 0% primal prey. Interesting. 93% Switch. No one is surprised. Although, I will say, okay, so dominant is higher than submissive, which honestly isn't that surprising either. And then non-monogamous is also 68%. 53% vanilla. I feel like, I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like I'm a lot more vanilla than 53%. I feel like a lot of these questions were not great. But also, I'm very verse, so I mean, it makes sense that like degrader and degradee are like very like right next to each other. But I feel like if I were vanilla, that would be a lot higher, right? Because it's, or if I were not as vanilla, I think it would be, I think it would be a lot lower, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like vanilla being only the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th thing on the list is kind of wild. Like I feel like vanilla would be like down here in like the red zone if that were the case, but it's not, which is weird. I feel like, you know what I mean? It's just very strange that it's like, it's there. If vanilla is only 53%, I feel like there'd be more stuff. But then again, the jump between the first and second place is like 25%, which is kind of wild. Which also, to me, makes me feel like I'm more vanilla than this. I do think I'm very much like a partner pleaser type of person, and that's kind of how I've always been. Because most people that I've dated have been more bottom leaning. To the point where like I'm usually topping, I want to say 80% of the time. So I don't have a lot of experience with being a bottom. It's something that I'm open to and that I have enjoyed doing in the past, but most of my partners have been bottoms, to be honest with you. And it's fine. I don't like, it's not something that I actively like trying to seek out against. But it is just kind of the reality is like I've almost always topped in these situations. It does not surprise me at all to see a lot of these ones under like the 30% threshold, the like bottom half, I guess. Owner is a little surprising because I feel like I answered pretty negatively against that. Like I don't really, that's not something that really is interesting to me. Experimentalist, want to have tried it all. See, they asked me if I'm open to it. I said I'm open to it. Like I'm willing to try anything once. I'm not actively seeking it out. I feel like that was kind of a weird question. Hi, Guri. I'm here for the test. Here it is. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these positions are kind of weird to me because like I feel like I do agree with the fact that like dominant is higher than submissive, just because like I said, I don't have as much experience with bottoming or being submissive. I know those are two different things, but like it's just very weird to me. I don't know. The idea of like, okay, primal prey makes sense. These three make a lot of sense to me because none of them I have any interest in. And slave, I don't know why they said 3%. 3% a slave? No, I'm 0%. Daddy / mommy. I mean, sometimes I do be calling guys daddy, just like playfully, but you know, primal hunter, I guess. Well, it's 10%, so it's not really. Pet, primal hunter, voyeur, 16%. I guess I did say like I disagree and not strongly disagree, so maybe that's where it comes from to like those questions. I feel like they needed more questions, to be honest with you. Like this is not these did not cover enough, I fear. I feel like there should be more to this, to be honest with you. 93 switch is crazy though, to be honest with you. 93% is pretty wild. I've also seen there's the rice purity test. That's another one that seems popular. Why don't I do that one as well? Since we're doing tests. Good lord. Followed at Real Rice Purity on Instagram. Sure. Sure I have. Okay, let's go. Held hands romantically. Okay, wait, I should like read. Rice purity test has historically served as a segue from O week to true college life at Rice. What? It's a voluntary opportunity for O week groups to bond and for students to track the maturation of their experiences throughout college. Okay. Caution, this is not a bucketed list. Completion of all items on this test will likely result in death? What? Okay. I guess we'll see. I know I'm very... People have made fun of me for being very gap moe. being a mafia boss, but also being a very good boy. So we'll see how this one goes. Held hands romantically, yes. Been on a date, yes. Been in a relationship, yes. Danced without leaving room for Jesus, yes. Yes, there have definitely been a few raves. This one gets crazy. Oh lord. Alright, here we go. Kissed a non-family member, yes. Kissed a non-family member on the lips, yes. French kissed, yes. French kissed in public, yes. Cons go kind of crazy. Kissed on the neck, yes. Kissed horizontally, yes. Kissed horizontally. What does that mean? Horizontally? Like, is this like an innuendo or something? What is that? What is kissed horizontally? Like, just kiss somebody like on the lips? But they already said that one. Kissed horizontally. I'm gonna say probably. I've never heard anybody say that. We kissed horizontally. As opposed to vertically? Diagonally? Given or received a hickey, yes. Kiss or been kissed on the breast. Yes. I mean, oh, laying down. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Kissed or been kissed on the breast? Probably more than anywhere else. Kiss someone below the belt? Yes. Kissed for more than 2 hours consecutively? Yes. There was a time that a guy and I just like made out until the sun rose, and that was magical. Because there's sometimes where like you'll kiss somebody and there's just no expectation that it goes further, and I enjoy that. Played a game involving stripping. I can't say I have. I can't say I have done that, to be honest with you. I don't think there has ever been a time. I almost went to a party where they did that, and I ended up not going. Seen or been seen by another person in a sensual context. Yeah, it's called being a VTuber. But yes. To be serious, yes. Masturbated. No. I'm saving myself for Jesus. Yes. Masturbated to a picture or video. Masturbated while someone else was in the room? Yes. Been caught masturbating? I don't know, actually. Because there's been times where like someone would walk in and I have the blanket. I was swift with it, dude. Like you take the blanket, because you got the blanket like right on your thigh in case somebody walks in. But I mean, my family always knocked, so that was never really a problem. So I don't think so. Unless they did and they never said anything. I've never been caught, I don't think. Unless they just didn't say anything. Masturbated with an inanimate object, yes. I think. Depends on what I mean, yeah, I guess. Like a toy. Seen or read pornographic material? Yes. I don't know why I had to think about that. Massaged or been massaged sensually? Yes. Gone through the motions of intercourse while fully dressed? Yes. Undressed or been undressed by an MPS, member of the preferred sex? Yes. Showered with an MPS? Yes. fondled or had your butt cheeks fondled? Yes. Fondled or had your breasts fondled? More than I can count. Fondled or had your genitals fondled? Yes. Had or given blue balls? What are blue balls? Am I gonna regret searching this up? Slang term for the temporary aching or heavy pain in the testicles that can occur after prolonged sexual arousal without an orgasm. Like edging? Probably. I don't know. Had an orgasm due to someone else's manipulation. Yes. Sent a sexually explicit text or instant message. Yes. Sent or received a sexually explicit photograph. Yes. Engaged in sexually explicit activity over video chat. Yes. Cheated on a significant other during a relationship. No. I've been in a polyamorous, not on stream. I've been in a polyamorous relationship, but that's not the same. Purchased contraceptives. You know, I've said this before. I don't think I ever have. And the reason why is because I have more than I will ever probably need in my lifetime just from going to Pride. Every year I go to Pride, I get so many condoms, so much lube, so many different contraceptives. I have things that I will probably never use. I have female condoms. I mean, I guess if I like have sex with somebody who has like a vagina, I guess like that would be useful, but like what am I gonna do with it? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I have tampons, which are not contraceptives, but I've received those. Also going to college too. College and Pride are like the two biggest places you will get contraceptives. I swear to God, they just like hand them out. So honestly, I don't think I've ever purchased them, but I do have them, and I have lots of them. Gave oral sex, yes. Received oral sex, yes. I'm not super big into receiving, to be honest, though. But if my partner wants to do it, I'm fine with it. Being part of a queer youth young adult group gave me fat stacks of condoms. Oh yeah, I guess that's another one. Any sort of like queer oriented, LGBTQ oriented like event or group, I feel like is definitely gonna do that. Yeah, getting head really does not feel as good when you're on antidepressants, I feel. I fear it is not it doesn't feel as good. I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's fine. I don't mind it. Ingested someone else's genital secretion. Okay, yes. Use a sex toy with a partner. I think so. Spent the night with an MPS. Yes. Been walked in on while engaging in a sexual act. No. Kicked a roommate out to commit a sexual act. Are we counting like a dog? Because there have been times where like the dog will be in the room and I'll be like, you gotta get out. I don't feel comfortable with this. I don't want my dog to see this. Is that normal? I know some people will just like do it. I feel like that's heinous. I don't want to traumatize my dog. even if the dog doesn't understand it, because like what if the dog thinks that you're in pain or something, you know, and then they try to like intervene. It's like I just would rather not. I'd rather not have that be a thing, but I don't know if that counts as a roommate. Ingested alcohol in a non-religious context. I guess garbanzo, but ingested alcohol in a non-religious context, yes. Played a drinking game, yes. Been drunk, yes. Faked sobriety to parents or teachers? I don't think I ever have. No, I don't think I ever have. In fact, my mom was pretty like, my mom was the first person to give me a drink. I'm pretty sure. Like, I turned 21 and she gave me like, I don't remember what she gave me, but she was like, you're 21 and you're still not drinking. Like, just try it to say you did. I was like, okay, mom. So no, I don't think I've ever done that. Cause why would I need to? Had severe memory loss due to alcohol. No. I've never been drunk enough to lose my memory. I've never gotten that drunk, to be honest. The drunkest I've ever gotten is like getting to the point where I'm like waddling a little bit, you know what I mean? So I've never been like blackout drunk or anything. Use tobacco? No. Use marijuana? No. Use a drug stronger than marijuana? I mean stronger than marijuana. Blackout drunk is nasty? Yeah, it doesn't seem fun. From what I've seen from my friends that have been blackout, it just does not seem like a fun time. What do you mean stronger than marijuana? I mean, I take meth every day, prescribed by my doctor. I'm guessing they don't mean that. Use methamphetamine. Well, I don't think I take methylphenidate. It's a little different. There's like one key ingredient that's different. So, technically no. Been sent to the office of a principal, dean, or judicial affairs representative for a disciplinary action. Yes. Although usually it was because I snitched on another kid. I'm gonna be honest with you. The middle school dean knew me by full name, dude. You know what I mean? Been put on disciplinary probation or suspended. Have I ever been suspended? I don't think so. I don't think I have. Urinated in public? No. Gone skinny dipping? Yes. Gone streaking? No. Seen a stripper? I live in Atlanta. What do you think? Even if I don't go to a strip club, I've seen a stripper. You know what I mean? Atlanta's one of those places where a stripper is just stripping, you know? You don't have to be at a designated location. It's just one of those places where you see one. I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to see one. Although I wouldn't be opposed to it. Shout out to the strippers, you know what I mean? I'm gonna throw it'll go crazy. It kind of does. We have this place. I've said this before, I think. We have this place called what is it called? It's like super famous. I don't remember what it's called. I need to ask my mom because she would know. Not for any particular reason. But it's just a super famous place in Atlanta. It's a strip club, but all of the strippers are old women. And it's been like shut down multiple times. It's in this like super like bougie looking building too. It's not like Atlanta's got a lot of strip clubs and a lot of them look pretty run down, but this place looks like it's like a, you know, like a fancy theater kind of thing. Like you go in, you do not think, if you don't know this place and you see the building, you would not know that it is a strip club. You know what I mean? It is very bougie. It's very bougie. Had the police called on you? Yes. And let me state, because it sounds like I did something bad. It really wasn't. I might have told this story on stream. My neighbors, when I lived back at my childhood home, my mom, as many of you know, moved up north, and I guess she didn't tell my neighbors this. And my neighbors are these two old white gay men that are just like very nosy. And for some reason, like without like skipping or without like going through like a lower like level of escalation, immediately, like, I don't know what the context was, but they just called the cops on our house because they thought that my stepdad had killed my mom, because my stepdad's visited multiple times to like just do stuff, and my mom is hung out up north. She never came down. Yeah, so they thought that my stepdad killed my mom. And so they called the cops, and the cops showed up and were like, we're just here to do a wellness check on Mother Drosera. And I was like, okay, well, she's not here. And they were like, do you know when she'll be back? I was like, probably never. You know, in my mind, I didn't know what was going on. Or probably not anytime soon, I think is what I said. And they're like, okay, well, what's going on? What, like, who are you in relation to her? I was like, oh, I'm her son. And they were like, well, we got calls that she might be missing. And I was like, what? Because, like, you know, I didn't know. I didn't know what the context of this was. And then in the corner of my eye, I see this MFer standing on the porch, like, you know that meme of the bald black dude? I think he's in the airport. None of these things are what I was looking for. I don't know why I thought he was in an airport. This guy. That's literally what he looked like. He was staying on the porch on his phone. And I was like, oh, I think I understand now. So he yeah, I guess he was then like on the phone with my stepdad and was like, I know what you did. I know you killed her. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's right here. And like, she's like, hey. But yeah, so that was pretty insane. I was pretty pissed off. Cause like, dude, like, why, like, you couldn't just like come up and knock on the door. You're our neighbor, dude. Just knock on the door and be like, hey, haven't seen your mom in a minute. What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, to escalate that quickly but he was also just an insane person. I have a lot of stories about him. He was just a very, there was a reason why we had like a street group chat and they were not added, and they would be like, oh, you're homophobic. That was one of the funniest things too, is like, I remember, because they would get into an argument with my stepdad all the time. my very British stepdad. And I'll never forget it. Like, they were getting into an argument, and one of them was like, you know, I think you just act this way because you're homophobic. And my stepdad was like, how can I be homophobic when there's one of you guys right here, and like points to me. I'm like, come on, man. One of you guys. But shouts out to him. Shout out to my British stepdad. He's very nice. He's a very good man. He's just very British. But you can't help that. That's just how it is sometimes. You know, somebody's got to be British. Have I ever run from the police? No. Had the police question you? Yes. Had the police handcuff you? Well, because of the previous situation. Had the police handcuff you? No. Been arrested? No. Been convicted of a crime? No. Been convicted of a felony? No. They'll never catch me. Committed an act of vandalism? Probably. I don't know. Something probably really minor. I mean, I feel like most kids probably have in their lifetime, right? Where they just like have a pencil or something and they write on a desk. So probably. Had sexual intercourse? Yes. Had sexual intercourse 3 or more times in one night? I think so. A single time doesn't come to mind, but probably. 69. Yes, very clever. Had sexual intercourse 10 or more times? Yes, definitely. I don't know why I had to think about that. I don't have like a specific body count, but it's definitely more than 10. Had sexual intercourse in 4 or more positions? Probably. Definitely. I would say yeah. I don't really think about it, to be honest. It really is just whatever happens, you know. I don't know. There's never like, okay, let's do the wheelbarrow or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? I don't even know the names for most of them. The wheelbarrow. Is that the one where you like grab them by like the legs and then they're like sitting up 90 degrees? Is that the wheelbarrow? That sounds like a thing. See, I don't know the names. I just say like the one with the where you're on your knees. You know, it's like I don't really know the names. Had sexual intercourse with a stranger or person you met within 24 hours? Yes. Had sexual intercourse more times than I wish to admit when I was a younger adult. Had sexual intercourse in a motor vehicle. Mom, I'm so sorry if you're watching. Yes. Had sexual intercourse outdoors? I think so. Had sexual intercourse in public? Are we counting the car? I'm guessing no. I'm gonna say no. Had sexual intercourse in a swimming pool or hot tub? Yes. Had sexual intercourse in a bed not belonging to you or your partner, like a hotel? Had sexual intercourse while you or your partner's parents were in the same house? Yes. Sorry, Mom. Had sexual intercourse with non-participating third party in the same room? Non-participating third party in the same room? No. Join the Mile High Club? That's when you have sex on a plane, right? No. That sounds gross. Participated in a booty call with a partner whom you were not in a relationship. What is a booty call? What is a booty call exactly? What's up, Rudy? Booty call? So I've always heard that word. A sexual invitation? Like a hookup? Like a hey, let's hook up? Yeah? Somewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. It's called Grinder. Traveled 100 or more miles. Well, there's definitely been other times other than Grinder that I've done that. Traveled 100 or more miles for the primary purpose of sexual intercourse. Not for the... No. I've definitely had, like, guys that I've dated that have lived, like, an hour or two away. But I don't go them for the express purpose of, like, hooking up. Had sexual intercourse with a partner with a 3 or more year age difference? Yes. A few times. Had sexual intercourse with a virgin? Yes. Had sexual intercourse without a condom? Yes. Had an STI test due to reasonable suspicion? Yes. This was when I thought that I had COVID. That was like one of the things I was like, do I have HIV? Cause I got like, I started having like COVID like symptoms before COVID was like really popping, but like people were talking about it. So I was like, do I have COVID or do I have HIV or something else? And so I went to the doctor and they're like, I think you just have like did they remove daily G-Bucks? They remove it? What do you mean daily G-Bucks? Had a threesome? Yes. Attended an orgy? I have attended, yes. I did not participate. I will elaborate. I was invited unknowingly to an orgy. I did not know that it was an orgy, and then the orgy started happening, and I was like, "Oh, this is an orgy," and they were like, "Oh, you didn't know? I'm so sorry. I thought you knew." I was like, "No, this was not communicated with me." So I promptly left. It's very awkward, but it's fine. So I have attended one. I have not participated in it though. I don't think I could do it with that many, like with more than 3 people, maybe 4. Like that just seems like too much. Had 2 or more distinct acts of sexual intercourse with 2 or more people within 24 hours. 2 or more distinct acts of sexual intercourse with 2 or more people. So like one with one person and one with another person? I don't think so. Had sexual intercourse with 5 or more partners? Like just separately? Yeah. Been photographed or filmed during sexual intercourse by yourself or others? Yes. Had period sex? Unknowingly, yes. Had anal sex. I'm gay. Had a pregnancy scare. I don't think so. Impregnated someone or been impregnated. I have been impregnated. I'm just kidding. Paid or been paid for a sexual act. Depends on what you would think is that. Committed an act of voyeurism. No. Committed an act of incest. No. Definitely not. Engaged in bestiality. Definitely not. Alright, what's my score? 31 is higher better, I'm guessing. I got 31. I'm lower the score, the more filthy you are. 31, damn. What'd you get, Yuri? $24? Oh, so you're more than me. What'd you check that I didn't check? Or did you check anything that I didn't? Or that I did? Or didn't? Didn't. Yeah. We got any more of these? These are fun. Top, bottom. Top, bottom quiz. Public urination, sex out. Oh, that makes sense. That is your thing. Are you a top or a bottom? Nicotine, marijuana, feigning sobriety. I've never done anything crazier than the marijuana. The devil's lettuce. Choose one reason that helps you decide which kind of fruit you would like to eat. If it tastes good. What manner will you take when you go outside when it's raining, but it's neither just drizzle? Almost did coke once. Sex with a non-active third party in the damn, alright. Were they aware of it? What manner will you take when you go outdoors when it's raining, but it's neither just drizzle nor a downpour? Yeah. So yeah, I feel like that makes a difference. It's raining. I'll probably take an umbrella, yeah. I'm not trying to get wet. What will you choose if you have to wear any kind of accessories to match your daily dress? Pick one or more. Necklace, ring, watch. I got a nice little watch that a leather. I don't like the chain watches. I like the leather watches. I've got one that's a Fossil. That is, I think it was like $200. Nothing bougie, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to flex, but you can see like the inside of it. It's pretty cool. I like it. I wear that a lot. I probably need to get a new band because it's a little stinky. It's a little stinky. Which of the following kinds of voice will get you attracted by more? Will you get attracted by more easily? What the fuck are these questions? Gentle and soft. Okay, wait, hold on. I say gentle and soft, yeah. Do you like to eat mustard? What the fuck does this have to do with being a top or a bottom? What is if I'm a top, do I like mustard? I like honey mustard. I don't like regular mustard. Regular mustard is kind of nasty. I say a little. What style is your clothing based on your normal type of fashion purchases? Depends. A strong fashion aura, sure. Which of the following lyrics best fits your mindset? The fuck? I envy your love, which has strong vigor like a queen with great popularity. It said that too ideal a love is always impossible to touch, while I still attempt to seize it wherever I go. What the fuck? Love is just like the continuous raindrops. The more I think, the messier it will be. I am the wind bell hanging at the corner of the roof, and you are the wind to whip me up. What the fuck? I don't know. The impossible quiz. Alright, I'll check it out in a sec. Sure, I guess. When you watch romantic dramas, which kind of course would you prefer for the hero and heroine? They fall in love with each other, steadily growing old together. The hero kisses the heroine against the wall and declares ownership for her domineeringly. The heroine falls in love with the hero secretly, fantasizing about the scenario of staying with him. The hero is a love rat, on and off again with the heroine, and they don't come together until the end. I think the first one's cute. Only based on your preference, which kind of animal will you choose as a pet, with no consideration for whether its care is complicated or not? Probably a dog. Oh, I can choose multiple. Chinchilla. Maybe a goldfish. Hamster could be cute. I like turtles. Cat. Maybe. Well, I don't know if I like rabbits. Maybe not. Definitely not a spider. Definitely not a monkey. Those things... Monkeys scare me, dude. I don't like monkeys. They look too much like us. You know what I mean? It feels weird. Which kind of books do you read most frequently? I really don't read like that. They're too smart. There's a lot of animals that are smart. I mean, Garbanzo's really smart. Otters in general are really smart. They also have very violent tendencies though, depending on the monkey. Like there are monkeys that will like destroy your face, just like rip your skin off. Kind of creepy. Also dolphins. Dolphins, I don't trust dolphins. They're the only other animal that has sex for pleasure. That chimp that ate the woman's face scarred me when I was a kid. Yeah. Which kind of... what... because we are monkeys. Monkeys are the closest animals to humans. We're a derivative of monkeys. Which kind of books do you read most frequently? If I do read, I like fiction. I also do like reference books. I like science. In fact, I like science more than reference books. Life arts, social science, history, economics, military affairs. Except for clothes, shoes, luggage, and bags, would you pay special attention to the brand when you choose articles for daily use? I would buy well-known brands, sure. What do you want to have if you can choose one more sibling with no consideration of conditions in your real life? Maybe a little brother. Otome Seme, you are a teen girl. You are like a teen girl? What? What does that mean? You are like a teen girl. I am not like a teen girl at all. What does this mean? Okay, let's do this one, and then I'll do the one that Rui sent me. Because I was eyeing this one. The alpha, beta, omega test. Let's see. My partner and I make a point to remember each other's preferences, like favorite fruits or hated weather. Well, yes, you should. When I find something interesting, my first thought is to share with my partner. Yes. I can accurately name 3 of my partner's strengths and 3 of their weaknesses. No, because my partner has no weaknesses. Trick question. In our intimate life, we try things the other person likes and also express our own preferences. Yes. If one of us suddenly gets sick, the other would cancel important work or plans to take care of them personally. Somewhat, yes. We both know each other's social circles and who they are close to. Yes. My partner and I open... This is an imaginary partner, by the way. I'm not admitting that I have a partner, but in the past. My partner and I openly discuss sexual health topics like learning about it together and using protection. Well, yes. We know about each other's family background, such as our parents' jobs and upbringing. What does this have to do with alphas and omegas and betas? When I'm at gatherings with my partner's friends and family, I don't have to mentally prepare myself. I feel comfortable and can be natural. Disagree. My partner and I are willing to change our habits for each other, like quitting smoking and going to bed earlier. We can represent each other at family friend events and handle related matters. No. When we're in a long distance situation, we stay in touch every day and share what happened. Yes. We understand and respect each other's political views and beliefs. We usually have the same, to be honest. I don't really date somebody outside of my political views, so... But, I guess. When one of us isn't in the mood for intimacy, the other is understanding and gives them space without getting upset. Yes, you should. When one of us has to make a big decision, the other offers sincere advice and supports whatever they ultimately choose. Usually, yes. When one of us makes a mistake, we comfort them first before analyzing what went wrong, instead of just placing blame. Yes. We have been living together for more than 12 months. Wait. No. During arguments, my partner and I have never threatened to end the relationship. No. We know each other's career goals and offer support and encouragement. Yes. Regularly reflect on our relationship's health, asking things like, have we been neglecting each other? Yes. When we're out, my partner and I hold hands or stay physically close. Yes. We discuss our plans for the next 1 to 3 years together, like in which city to work or our living arrangements. Yes. My partner achieves something small. I celebrate as if it were my own success. Yes. My partner and I share household chores, like one person cooks and the other person washes dishes, so no one person is... Yes. When one of us shows vulnerability, like after a career setback or during self-doubt, the other is completely accepting and provides strength. Yes. Partner and I share our phone passcodes or payment passwords with each other. Hell no. Not because I don't trust them, but that's not their shit. When one of us faces a setback, the other actively helps brainstorm solutions instead of just saying, don't be sad. Yes. Partner and I respect each other's hobbies and interests, and even if we don't like them ourselves, we support the other's participation. Yes. We plan our household or relationship budget together, including monthly expenses. No. When we disagree, we listen patiently to the other's point of view instead of rushing to argue back. Yes. Partner and I share our views on deep topics like marriage, aging, death, and agree to face the future's unknowns together. I feel like this was supposed to be answered with like a partner in mind. My partner and I both care for each other's parents as if they were our own family. When one of us has normal interactions with people of the opposite sex, the other doesn't feel insecure at all. Never, because I'm gay. Why would I? We respect each other's sexual boundaries and desires and would never force the other. Yes. My partner and I each use each other's photo as our phone wallpaper or chat background. No, I don't like doing that. We have shared our secrets with each other, such as childhood traumas or past failures. Yes. After a fight, even if we haven't made up, I still worry about whether my partner has eaten. I guess. I trust that my partner would eat. My partner and I have deep conversations about what a soulmate means to us and strive to be that person for each other. Yes. When we recall past emotional hurts, we're honest with each other about our feelings and agree to avoid similar pain in the future. Yes. We see sex as a part of our emotional connection, not just a physical need, and we focus on emotional intimacy during the act. Yes. Partner gives you an expensive piece of clothing, but it's not really your style. You would I'd probably wear it on dates. Your partner is venting to you about a conflict with your coworker. Bro, I'd be like, this is tea. Help them analyze the cause of the conflict and offer some communication advice. Which of the following topics have you and your partner discussed? Marriage. Oh. All. You notice your partner has been down lately and lacks motivation. When you ask, they don't want to talk about it. Wait for them to bring it up. You're sick in bed. After finding out your partner would... Do you want me to come over? You're discussing retirement plans and your partner's ideas differ from yours. Be open to their ideas and actively plan for the future together. During a fight, your partner says emotionally, you just don't understand me at all. Calm them down first. Your partner wants to take a professional training course to improve their skills, but it's expensive and they're hesitant. You would girl, I don't know. I don't got the money. I respect their decision though. You both agreed to learn a new skill together, like playing the guitar, but your partner is learning slower than you and is getting discouraged. Slow down your pace. Which of the following has your partner done for you? All. What are my results? Huh? What's my result? Just went through all these damn questions. Not even gonna give me an answer? Wow. Wow. This shit broken as fuck, dude. What is this, AI slop? Alright, let's do the impossible quiz. What is this? Splap me, do. Okay. The impossible quiz. Here we go. Not the new grounds. How many holes in a polo? 4. Can a matchbox? No, but a tin can. Answer this question backwards. Okay, KO. Click the answer. The answer. Put the mouse on here. Now don't touch the blue. The square root of onion. Shallots. The answer is really big. Oh. What? Okay. 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 4. No, but a tin can. KO. Click the answer. Put the mouse here. Square root of onion is shallots. Answer is really big, an elephant. Search. Yes. Where'd it go? What was the answer to question 2? I don't remember. I don't know. Shallots, an elephant. Are these checkpoints? What was the answer? I don't know. I should have looked. 4. Can a matchbox? No, but a tin can. No, but a tin can. What was the answer to question 2? I don't know. I mean, it was no, but a tin can. This one, that one, that one, that one. What? Also, I feel like this is, yeah, I think that is, copyright. This one? Am I crazy? Why is it starting? 4. Oh, but a tin can. I don't understand this one. I mean, I don't understand 9. What the hell is the answer? What was the answer to question 2? I'm looking it up. What was the answer to question 2? What's the answer? Did I not? Okay, whatever. Choose food. Choose food. What follows December 2nd? A question mark. December 3rd. How many holes in a polo? 4. Can a match box? No, but a tin can. Okay, KO. Answer. Onion shallots. The answer is really big. An elephant. Search. Yes. That one. Choose food. What follows December 2nd? What follows N? Click the smallest. What sounds does a bell make? Tang? Okay. What can you put in a bucket to make it lighter? Torch. Nay, Winnie. What? Horse? Okay. What is the 7th letter of the alphabet? 7th. Is this a trick question? The alphabet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of the alphabet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. H. 24 minus 7 equals. Is this a trick question? It's not 18. What? Walrus? $17. Stop. Hammer time. Color in the correct order. Correct order? I got it. Color in the correct order? What? Oh, let me figure it out. I got it. I got it. Blue, orange, green, green, yellow. Deal or no deal? Deal. Damn it. Shut up. 4. No, but a tin can. KO. Answer. Shallots. Elephant. That one. Choose food. What follows December 2nd? N. Click the smallest. What sound does a bell make? Tang. You put a torch. HORSE. 7th letter H. 17. Stop hammer time. Blue, orange, green, green, yellow. Deal or no deal? No deal? Seal? Wash carefully. Girl. Choice is yours. +1 life? What you mean? 4. No. KO. Answer. Onion. Answer is really big. Yes. That one. Choose food. N. Dot. Tang. Torch. Horse. There's the 7th letter of the alphabet. H. 17. Hammer time. Blue. Orange. Green. Green. Yellow. Seal. Choice is yours. Escape. +1 skip. Save changes to untitled. Bran. What? Click the click the click the V in lives. How do you kill a werewolf? Just kill it, bang. Gravy granules. No, but a tin can. Shallots, an elephant. Was the answer to question 2? Choose food. And sound does a bell make? What can you put in a bucket? Horse. H. 17. Hammer. Blue, orange, green, green, yellow. Deal or no deal, seal. Don't really understand that one. +1 skip. Brand. Kill a werewolf. Black pudding? What the hell? I don't know. Which of these place names doesn't exist? Bitchfield. Bud's Titson. No idea. Hope you've been paying attention to the answer numbers. 28. What is this? The fuck? I don't know. Fairy cake? What the fuck? 4. No. But a tin can. Oh, KO. The answer. Mouse. Onion. Answer's really big. Search. Was the answer? Choose food. N. Dot. Tang. Torch. Worse. H. 17. Hammer time. Blue, orange, green, yellow. Seal. +1 skip. Brand. V. I have no idea on this one. I also don't know this one. German's weak. Bitchfield. Skip. We've been to go to 28. Cruel. Shut up. 4. No, but a tin can. KO. The answer. Shallots. An elephant. Yes. That one. Choose food. N. Dot. Batang. Torch. Horse. H. 17. Hammer time. Blue. Orange. Green, yellow. Seal. B. I don't know what the answer. I feel like I tried all these. What the freak? How do you kill a werewolf? Okay. Horse facey. 28. Abundance. What flavor is cardboard? Talc? What? Pork scratching egg mayonnaise? What is this question? Put the mouse on here.
Whoa.
Ah,
Woof. Woof.
You done? Okay. What are the main ingredients of shampoo? What? Cricket crap? Shut up. No, but a tin can. KO. The answer. Shallots. An elephant. And sound does a bell make? What can you put into a bucket to make a lighter? Torch. H. 17. Hammer time. Blue. What's up, Daisy? I'm sending you hugs. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. Yellow. Sorry to hear that, though. Seal. Choice is yours. +1 skip. Bran. V. What did I say? Was it gravy? Blue polish. Blubber houses. Fuck. Arse facey. 28. Abundance. Abundance, I see. What flavor is cardboard? What did I say? I don't remember. Egg mayonnaise? I don't know. Cricket crap, baby cham, and human feces. Shampoo. How many letters in his hand? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Fuck you. It's the impossible quiz. 4. No, but a tin can. KO. Click the answer. Shallots. The answer is really big. An elephant. Search. That one. Choose food. N. Dot. Tang. Torch. Horse. H. 17. Hammer time. Blue, orange, green, green, yellow. Deal or no deal, seal. Bran. V. Shoe polish. Arse facey. 28. Abundance. Egg mayonnaise. Woof, woof, woof. Baby cham. Yeah. You said 8? How many letters in his hand? Okay. Elephants don't like mice. Thanks for telling me this. You press this button, it's game over. Okay. What do you call a wingless fly? A wingless fly? I don't know. Can you get this question wrong? Of course not. Mary Rose sat on a pin. I don't know. The fuck is that? Whoops. How many holes on a pillow? 4. No, but a tin can. KO. The answer. Shallots. The answer's really big. Yes. That one. Choose food. N. Dot. Tang. What can you put in a bucket to make a lighter torch? Horse. H. 17. Hammer time. Blue. Orange. Green. Green. Yellow. Go. Seal. Brand. V. Shoe polish. R. Spacey. 28. Abundance. Egg mayonnaise. Woof, woof, woof. Baby Cham. 7. I do not understand this one. What do you call a wingless fly? Jason. A walk. Get this question wrong. Of course not. Mary Rose sat on a pin. Burst her piles? Clever. What? What is this? What am I looking at? Frothing at the beak. What? Okay. What the fuck ever. Interesting. What the fuck happened to my chat widget? What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Seriously?